Hi, Simon Gillett here. Short video to show the registration process for aitium, the Global AI and Internet Freedom Fund's free analytics and reporting and funding assessment for Amazon merchants, Amazon Seller Central merchants. So the first step to do is to register for an account for aitium. You can register that at the Global AI Internet Freedom Fund's website, gaiiff.com. The page is aitium. There's the 3 steps here, the description of what aitium is, the 3 steps of how to register for your account with the Global AI Internet Freedom Fund. So we'll hit number 1 here, clicking on register button, and all you'll need for an account with the Global AI Internet Freedom Fund is your name, email address, and then a password of your choosing. Has to be at least 8 characters. Input it twice, agree to the terms of use and privacy policy, and sign up. So what will happen now is a verification link will be sent to your email. Whilst that's happening, I'm going to authorize aitium to access my Amazon Seller Central account here. I'm using here the US. aitium works in all marketplaces, but the registration needs to be done by region. So this is North America. This will also apply to Canadian, Brazilian, and Mexican accounts if you have those as well. Similarly, there are 2 other regions, Far East and Europe, but we're going to do those separately. This is for North America. We need to authorize it, the new developer, by clicking the boot button there. Developer name here is CNT Nova Inc. CNT NOVA INC. And then you'll need a developer ID. I'll put this in the video notes. It is this number here. Type it in 994396806089. Hit next and tick that you understand that aitium is going to access your merchant account to provide you with the free forecasting using the same technology as Amazon. Hit next. Now we'll need this information for the next step. So what's happened in the first step, you'll remember that we created registered for an account with aitium, and we'll need the link there in the email, which I'm going to copy and paste from my email and go back to the aitium page to verify. So this goes back, then we'll go back to the same page to sign in to the account. So the same email you used as before and the password. Once into the account, we have 2 sections here, Amazon seller accounts. So this can be for all the regions, and forecasts. So we'll need to add a new seller. And this is where the information for from the authorization on Amazon Seller Central will be needed. So I have here a merchant called Territory, and the date that I started selling on Amazon. You can choose the year here. I'm going to go back to about a year ago and choose July 7th. The more data that's input from your merchant sales history, the more accurate the prediction of aitium will be. Okay, these next 2 fields are Amazon seller ID, merchant token, which was given in this process here for authorizing aitium to the merchant account. So we'll copy and paste that, and then the MWS auth token can be copy and pasted as well from the Seller Central into the final field here. It begins with amzn.mws. Submit. Okay, so now we have a seller for aitium. Now we're going to run a forecast. We'll hit forecast. We'll choose new forecast, and the seller will be Territory. The marketplaces, they've been automatically populated for the region. Here it's North America, so Canada, Mexico, US, and Brazil. choose the marketplace, choose this is the metric that's being forecast is revenue, the ingest start date. We require a minimum of 28 days for a forecast. So choose the forecast. I'm going to start right at the beginning here and end on the date, which is automatically set to today. The forecast period. Now there is a minimum, as I said, 28 days. Will give a 1 week forecast horizon, and the 90 days here that's been set is being calculated as 1/4 of the length between the start date and end date. I'm going to shorten that a little bit. The forecast takes about 2 to 3 hours to produce, and by having a shorter forecast period, the training period will be accelerated and I'll get my forecast sooner. Hit submit, and we see the job status is starting. We can hit refresh, and we're getting the data from the merchant account on Seller Central. This will take some time, so I'll pause the video here and it will come back when the forecast is being completed.